This is going to be a very dry, very straightforward video. I just want to talk about the Gaz TV incident and just explain it as accurately as I can. So, I made a video talking about the synergy between Glaive and Garuda and how you can effectively one-shot angels and deal damage to their next health bar out of the immunity phase, which speeds up angel farming and gives you world record levels of full clear, like speeds. Then, about 2 weeks later, Gaz uploaded a video using the same synergy, the same thing, to do the same farm. But he did not cover the rest of the team composition like I did. And I jokingly pointed out in his comment section that he just blatantly stole this from me. You could ask anyone who that was there about the incident and isn't like a diehard Gaz fan, they'll all tell you the exact same thing. Because it was so blatant. He even had most of the mods in the exact same positions that I did. And I just jokingly said in his comments that, nice job stealing from a much smaller creator. And then I told people in my Discord, I was like, hey, you guys should like this comment so that he sees this, because it's a little messed up. And he caught wind of this when he started streaming. Now, I believe there was a big jealousy factor in this, because if I pull this out, I was the top viewed Warframe streamer on the non-streaming site for a while. If I was streaming on Twitch, it is very likely that I would have dwarfed his viewership by 20 to 30%, just statistically speaking. So I am very autistic. Like, I'm far onto the spectrum. So at first, I did not understand. I will say a big part of the issue was me escalating it for the simple fact that I didn't even comprehend that, this was something that would really bother him. Because in retrospect, knowing what I know now, he is an insecure guy. And he did not enjoy me jokingly prodding at him in the comments. And he took it very seriously. One of the first things he did on his stream, which I have a mega file with the raw stream here. One of the first things that he did was say that if I don't take the video down, he would sue me. He would pursue legal action against me for slandering him. And that is when I started uploading this stuff, because I was like, at first I took this as a complete joke. I was like, dude, you're in your mid-30s. Don't you have a job and a wife or something? Don't you have kids or something? Is some 20-year-old cosplaying twink saying you stole my build in a video game? Is that really something you care about? But yeah, he went crazy. He spent the next 4 hours screaming and freaking out, and he even almost cried at one point. You could hear him going ugh! He was so shaky he could not aim, and he had to stop playing the game for a little bit. And that's when he dropped the "I will sue you," and that's when my as you can see, my opinion changed greatly. There was people in his Twitch chat calling me the F slur, which I'm not against that, by the way. I'm not against, you can call me the N word with the hard R. You could call me the gay F word. You could say literally anything you want about me. I don't care, as long as it's true. sorry. I could. You could call me a racist, a sexist, a homophobe, a transphobe. Look, as long as it's true, you can call me that. Fuck, I'm not supposed to joke in this. Sorry. Well, okay, wait, hold on. Where's that filthy Frank? Whoa. Joke. Hold on.
Whoa, joke. That was a joke.
Okay, there you go. Anyway, but he was noticeably not banning the people that would say these type of things. Now, I don't know if he just didn't see it or if he just didn't care. I, at the time, believed he leaned towards just not caring. Because, that's the kind of attention you want if you hate someone. It's the kind of attention you want them to have. But there is more elements to this story. A guy called Dystopia, and there's another guy, an Eidolon Hunter. I'm sorry for forgetting his name. He has bits of this uploaded, but so if you don't believe me, you can just look it up. I don't have it saved, on another tab here to just pull it up. But Gaz said something along the lines of, that I need to beg him for forgiveness, and then maybe he'll consider not suing me. They clipped this and put it on their channels, because it is just that insane of a thing to say. Then he started talking about his friends, Nightmare Frame, Sabuchi, A's Invasion. They're all like buddy-buddy. So when he said this, he then said, wait until I tell Nightmare Frame about this, which if you wonder where that little meme came from, this is where. This was a grown man telling me, who at the time was just turned 20 like at the time. So this was a grown man telling someone who just became an adult that they are going to tell another grown man that they said naughty things, that they said they stole something in a video game from them. And if that doesn't sound like the most just stupid fucking thing. And the reason why this caused such a schizo reaction in me was because he then reported me to Twitch and YouTube, where he said that he was going to try and get me mass reported to get me taken down. Now, Twitch came back and told him that I was not harassing him, and I actually was considering sending in a report against him because it's very obvious that he was the one harassing me. When you have like 40,000 subscribers and someone has like 5,000 subscribers and you tell your audience to go mass report that person and that you should try to take down their videos, that is punching down to an extreme degree. But yeah, after that, I went really crazy because I had never in my life had to deal with tens of thousands of people, because then this absolute just literal rat Sabuchi came out of nowhere, and because Sabuchi was in the process of getting canceled at the time, started looking for anything I've ever said or joked about and started putting it on Twitter to try and put me on blast. Mind you, I don't even use Twitter or any social media, actually. I just like to hang out on Discord with a few people that I know, and that's basically it. So I didn't even hear about any of this until weeks after the fact. But that caused, their other buddies to try and put me on blast. Because as you can see, I could not, I would average like 6 to 10,000 views, but these Gaz videos were getting like 15, 30,000 at a time. And that's because it was an overwhelming number of people that watched them that were all just coming here. So it was like, I remember literally one day, I went from getting 100 comments on average to having about 3,000 comments in my inbox that were all just variations of go fucking, kill yourself, fuck you, blah, 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 blah. I was like, holy shit. So I just completely cracked and just deleted all the videos, so I never had to see any of those comments again, which to my day is a big regret. I wish I never got rid of those videos because in hindsight, I really was the best Warframe content creator. Nobody else was like a legit top event player. Still, to this day, nobody is like a legit top. Well, okay, there's a few people now that I think about it, actually. But at least back then, nobody was like... Because all the real event players did not want strats or builds getting leaked until after events or after leaderboards, or they just didn't want it getting nerfed so they could farm, like 10 million resources an hour. So to have someone... And that's the other thing. Really, it was all going to come tumbling down at some point anyways. You can't walk into a decade-old community like that and just decide you're going to start posting the secrets, the tricks of the trade. So I know I was absolutely hated by DE for constantly exposing exploits and talking about the shitty stuff they would do. I was hated by high-level players for constantly showcasing builds and synergies and strats that were being used to optimally farm things. I know I was hated by casuals because I'm really autistic and really brash and abrasive, and people just do not like my manner of speaking. So really, there was, there was a small number of people in my corner, and I see you, 4chan. I saw what you guys said about me. Just want to say, keep it up. Mwah. I do enjoy a good... I will say, if you're still using 4chan and you haven't moved to Soyak Party yet, you're probably a loser chud who should die. But I digress. I still love you guys because I grew up on that kind of internet talking. But yeah, I just wanted to accurately recount the events.